I'm gonna compose myself a little bit and make a couple of phone calls, and then I can't tell you what this means to me.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
All right, here's the deal. I know y'all seen it, but you didn't really know what you were looking at. You see, before he gave her permission to go to the house, how that my dog was going up and down that gate. All right, that told me that your son's scent was on that gate. And then we go in there, and he threw a hissy fit about the backyard. Didn't want us in the backyard, period. He didn't go back there. We had a big discussion about that. And he said when he came outside, your son was gone. I said, well, you don't know where he went. He went in the backyard or what? And, but he didn't want me back there, so that's when I came out. And y'all seen me going around them cars and stuff. All that was, I was letting my dog pee. You know, get this scent out of his nose. You seen I came back the gravel road.
Right.
Nothing. When that dog hits scent, he will snatch you down. You know, he's gone with it. Came back, put him in a truck. Well, he tried to go in the woods down there when I was in the backyard. So I came back and put him in a truck, and we got Dylan, got Annie. Both these dogs are certified now. And she pilfered around, and the boy put the raising hell because we was in the backyard. And she hit the track and went down there to the woods, and he went to jumping up and down, hollering at Dylan. And I didn't know what he was fixing to do. So I hollered at Dylan, and I said, come on out. You know, I mean, he was getting our way. I said, there's something back there. So we came back and put her on. And Joe Ellen went back there. Well, he couldn't work. I stayed up there. Y'all see me sitting on. The reason I'm sitting on tailgate is watching his reaction.
Right.
He could not work in that garden for looking behind that trailer.
Same thing when y'all went down on the power line.
And I mean, he just couldn't keep his eyes off of you. And then when she went back on the power line with the last dog, he was throwing a fit. His mama had been real nice up to this point. He started throwing a fit about getting his dog back soon. And when I told him, I said, that's just like, you know, we'll run this point out. When mama started getting evacuated then, you know, something that she hadn't done the whole time. She was very nice. But she did go in the backyard and watch every move we made. Which was okay. I mean, I didn't care. But that's the reason I wasn't with him. I was sitting up there, I'm watching him, getting his reaction. You know, people will tell you stuff when they get nervous. The whole bottom line is he went on that property and went to that house, but he did not walk off.
He didn't come off of it?
He didn't walk off. He didn't walk off. I'm not going to say he wasn't killed, put in a vehicle. Now this dog will run a vehicle trail. They both will. I've done it. At 7 days old, I wouldn't put a lot of faith in a vehicle trail, really. You know, a walk trail, yeah. But there is no trail, and if he had walked off, he would have walked down that gravel road. If wasn't nobody chasing him, he wasn't trying to get away from somebody, he'd have walked down that gravel road, you know, to the blacktop.
Oh, yeah.
There's no trail there. He did not walk down it.
What about the cadaver dogs?
I'm going to let Joe Ellen tell y'all about the cadaver dog. Now, when Linwood and I were standing there, where the cadaver dogs actually hit a little bit, if you're standing there looking at the trailer set this way, you're looking over the top of that trailer toward the corner of them woods. That's where she had a change of behavior in her dog. There's buzzards flying back there. I don't know if y'all seen them or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You tell them what you found out, because you know your dog better
Well,
than me.
you have to understand a couple of things about cadaver dogs real quick. Cadaver dogs will give you an indication on any bodily fluid, bone, teeth, anything like that. We can't tell you if, unless they actually find bone or a body, that what they indicate on is from that person, because it could be blood from somebody else, it could be, what have you. So keep that in mind. Now, both of my dogs, like Stan said, in the far corner, I did crawl underneath the barbed wire fence, because I go where my dog goes. They went under the fence, and I followed. Now, they didn't give me any what we call a final indication, which means that they hit positively source. They never gave me that. But when my dogs spend a lot of time in an area or going in a direction, they're going in a direction for a reason. So we went underneath the barbed wire fence, we went across the road onto the other side, and they never gave me a final indication. Now, the reason why I ran the little black dog again up that road down the middle is because the way that my dogs will search is they will go from side to side. So they're going to go 5-10 feet on either side, and they're going to search that. Now, she did not give me anything up close to the house, where that road starts. My other dog, though, tried to go much further. It would be like if you were coming off of this road down onto that road. Do you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. In that direction.
It was straight due south.
On where?
It was probably straight due south from where the house is.
Right there, close to
southern
Barnesdale
property.
Road?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the buzzards. Where the
Yeah.
buzzards was.
So, but because I didn't want her to overheat, because it doesn't do anybody any good when they start overheating, I went ahead and pulled her back. So, this is what I can tell you. I feel confident that from where that road starts at that house, a quarter of the way up, 10 feet on either side, there's nothing there.
That's coming out the way we just came out.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, that far corner and coming back up towards this road right here, I can run I would like to run my dogs in that direction.
Now that's across the fence. So you're in this property.
Yes, we're
Okay.
not on their.
I've got permission from this owner to do whatever we want to over there.
Where we
Okay.
went to the backyard of the house. Where you saw the buzzards, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. That far corner that she's talking about, there's a barbed wire fence that separates the properties. That's
Right.
the one she said she went under. The buzzards were a little bit south of that. That's the way she's saying the dog was going, which we end up meeting with this road.
Yeah, and that's right
They
in
said
that
it would.
corner. If you standing where y'all was at, he was looking across the top of the trailer. The same direction in Buzzard.
Yeah.
Well, that's coming toward Bonnerdale Road. That's going back toward Bonnerdale Road.
Yeah, that runs parallel
Well,
with
they don't know the roads.
that runs parallel to the road that we turned off on to go to his house. Where his property corners, there's a brick house, a trailer, another brick house, and that comes out on Barnesdale Road, which is 100 yards down from where we turned on this road, and it comes in the first driveway to the left. That's my friend's property, and he said, go through
And
there.
that's where that kind of, it's not really a dirt road, but it's a...
Yeah, it's a little gravel.
This would be my recommendation. Haven't done this long as I have. You said y'all had people on horses and foot. I would highly recommend you call in the posse and start over on that other property, coming toward the property we just left. And when you do a line search, I mean, those people are closest from here to the front of Joe Ellen's truck. You're looking for any and everything.
15 feet either side, and if you're 30
Yes.
feet apart.
And bear in mind, and I truly hope that he's not out there dead. I hope he's not dead. I'm going to pray for you he's not dead. But if he is, now, he's not going to be the same car.
Yeah.
You know, all that is going to be done changed.
I know.
And I know this is hard for you to hear, being
But
a mom, it's the
and
truth.
it is what it is. And I'm
the
okay
truth.
with that. But
At least try that
hit on the
before you
gate,
try to
front door,
get people
back
in
door.
there and messing up the city.
I heard, that's the synopsis of it.
No, we never did go to the back door on account
Okay.
of the dog.
Right.
What's going to
Out
happen?
that back way.
If you search
Well,
that property
I mean,
again, what's going to have
Yes,
to
I
happen?
mean, obviously it's better to run the dogs as soon as you can so that there's not. But you also have to understand that my dogs, the only scent that they're looking for has to do with decomposing bodies. And I know this is
And that- and that-
We would
I just
assume
want him
that
home.
by now that he's not been
Right.
camped out for 8 days.
Right. So even if you were to bring in a line search and then bring in some other dogs, it's not going to. They have to work a little harder because they've got to sort through
Right.
all that.
All that
scent.
other
That's what I'm saying.
smell.
Why would you do the
Do we want to do the line
Now,
search or wait for?
Duberflot, you told me that Texas EquiSearch was supposed to be coming.
Well,
They
that's,
are, and
we
I
just got
talked
to
to them
update
right
on
before I
this.
met with you.
Well, we done called them in a T-water too. They said they had called a woman out of Alabama to bring a dog.
She told me Georgia.
Which EquiSearch?
They ain't got
Down
but
Texas or
one
Ohio?
canine.
Texas. But I thought
I
they said they were
put them
based
in
in
touch
Ohio.
with the girl in Alabama.
So it's Dave Rader.
I
Yes.
texted her this morning when
That's what Dobbins said.
Sam
That's what Sam Dobbins
called her
said.
and told her he had y'all.
Dave Rader.
And she
Yeah,
backed
no,
off.
the look.
okay.
Yeah.
Because she was talking about it being 2
Well, I'm
days
sorry.
before she
And
was
that's
gonna
no,
get
Well,
get
no.
her.
'Cause
What
we
I'm going to
just,
show you, I put Texas EquiSearch in touch with this girl because I didn't want to go to Auburn, Alabama, and she lives in Fairhope. That's her right there. And I sent her a message this morning, sitting right here. I said, are you coming to Mississippi this weekend? Because that's what they had told Sam. And she says, I'm not. Daily has a class, that's one of her dogs. And she goes on about that. And I said, okay, I'm on a search. I was told Texas EquiSearch was coming. And she says, yeah, they normally come on the weekend and spend a week.
A huge
Well,
body to
if
work
they
for
had
the dog,
notified a
they
canine
couldn't
handler,
hurt it anymore.
it would have been her because she's the only one
Now,
that
the
got
other
it.
thing you have to understand, and I'm so
That's
sorry
why I
that-
put
No,
her
we
in
can
touch
be as
with
graphic as
Sam.
need be.
Sam
We're
told me
past
she
all
The
that.
other thing you have to understand is
EquiSearch.
what are
So,
the
He
critters
told me
out there
that he
doing?
knows the girl
Coyotes, wolves,
from
dogs.
Alabama.
Yeah, all
You're
of it.
right, it was
Okay.
Alabama,
So
not Georgia.
what you're going to have
But,
after 7 days?
But I put
is
her in touch with
you're
Sam.
gonna
She called
have
Sam, and
the
Sam
wolves
says, I've got dog hounds right here. And
bone scatter.
Yeah, they know me because I'm the one that got the dog for them.
So-
They have had the dog for Texas EquiSearch.
We just want
I don't
to-
really like the way they work.
Well, anyway, well,
I thought my oldest daughter got lined up with them, and
The last
they
place
found
that
a
phone
couple
pinged
of
at.
other bodies in this area.
Where's that?
the last place his phone.
But I don't
pinged at.
know if it was
Where is that?
In those woods?
Wrong.
It's,
I don't explain.
the game
In the
was.
woods
All that to me
behind
this morning.
the
can-
house
you
or
can- no,
on
no,
the
no,
other
no.
side of the
If
fence?
that
No, no, you
place-
can.
If this boy where we just left
Right
place
now,
is searched
we can go
again,
across the bridge. It's a pipeline.
you need to get some
And the
new
game
law
boy drove his
enforcement.
truck.
Get them
up
off the
that
property.
pipeline yesterday. I talked to him yesterday. I talked to him.
I've never been
Let me get
nervous
him
on a
back on
search,
there.
and I've been doing this for
He
many,
rolled down
many years.
there.
I was nervous
So
today.
what?
That's the reason I was sitting there watching that
That he
thing.
might do something. And
Because he kept an attitude,
I love fishing
and the
game,
only
but
time he
really,
smiled and did anything in a nice gesture was when we was leaving.
Cause see, we make him take the dogs down now.
Are you going to call Sam and give him your report?
I'll stop in Lexington when I go
Hey,
there.
come here. Hey, come here, listen. Hey, look, little Scott. Look, I got the people with the dog. We've been over there behind the house where he was last seen. Tell them when you rode down there yesterday, where they got the last ping on that phone. Tell them what you did when you rode down there yesterday.
I actually went to where the two pings was. I did not see anything in that location. They actually dropped the ping on the map, and I pulled up an app on my phone, and I walked directly towards the ping was. And I didn't see no tracks, no nothing there. And I actually walked from an old boat, but that boat was so old and rotten, I touched it, it just fell out of the water. And what I did, I went from the woods to the pipeline where it tees at, and I took that right, and it'd be south.
What
It
did
came back down the middle of the fucking gas line where the big mud puddle is.
Right.
Yeah, and I walked all the way back out.
Well, do you think it'd be feasible for us to go down there with the dogs where you went, where that phone pinged that, and put the dogs out there? Or you don't think it'd be feasible to go down there?
I mean, if you got it and you're there, I would say use it. I think you got to be
It ain't no tracks.
We've had 2 rains.
Okay.
2 rains. You think
All right then. You
probably
will.
know they're dragging me.
Right.
Look, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you're not gonna pick up.
But I just pulled that little spot up on the map. I mean, it
He
ain't
said he
Well, let me ask you this: since he found this spot that's real little, since we're here, can we go? Have the dogs rest enough that we can go back over there and work that little spot he pulled up on the map?
Yeah, we can do
And
that. You all right with that, Stan?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
that would be right
That's
there
the
where
spot
the
where you talking about the
buzzards are.
phone pinged that?
Or wherever y'all were just discussing, I guess.
Phone ping was over there off of the power line,
I can pull it up on the phone.
and she can pull up and show where it pinged at 3:35 in the morning.
You way over my head when you start talking about
Ping
dropping
it.
pins
Big,
and
big
looking.
brother
Yeah, yo,
tracking your
mine too.
phone. Right.
That's what I'm interested in.
They
Really?
young folks, they
Since
young
you're
people
here.
know how to do that. I don't
And
know how
I,
to do
you know,
that.
I remember them old hands.
Okay, so this is a map that Ashley made